Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot forecast. This forecast is for the day of April the 20th, and we are going to do all signs starting with Aries. So let's see what kind of cards you guys get. Aries for April the 20th. I am using the traditional Rider-Waite at this point. What you guys have showing up is the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Hello there, Sherry. This daily is actually for day after tomorrow, just so you know. Okay? So, Aries, Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man in reverse. You guys are moving forward with your budget in a very positive way. And this is after some delay. I think, Aries, that you really didn't know what was the best way to move forward with your budget or with your money. And so you took some time to really think about that, consider that, maybe consult with some experts. And now you're moving forward in a positive way in that area of your life, in that money or budget area. Excuse me. Why is this happening? Because because everything has gone totally out of control. There's a lot of things going on that are completely out of your control, Aries. And so because there are a lot of things that are completely out of your control, that's why you kind of held off on making any moves with the budget. And now you are moving forward with that. Oh, you were watching the other one. Well, this one, yeah, this one is for the 20th. I guess that's Monday, huh? Yeah. I figured since I'm not making a video tomorrow, I would go ahead and put this one out today. I'm glad you're here too. We're on to Taurus for April 20th. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, Taurus. You guys have the Hermit showing up for the 20th. You also have the 8 of Coins showing up as well, and the 3 of Coins. Okay, so what are we looking at here? You're doing some work, but it is definitely work that you're doing alone on Monday. And why? You were planning on doing some kind of collaboration with somebody else, but that has fallen through and you've been left holding the bag. And so you are taking full responsibility for whatever this was that you were collaborating with or that you were planning on collaborating with somebody on. Okay. So we've got Aries and Taurus taken care of. Let's move on to Gemini for April 20th. Excuse me just a second. Whoops. You definitely had a couple of cards fall, Gemini. Alrighty, last card coming up. Gemini, there is something in your experience that you really love, you really enjoy. This is something new. Well, it could be renewed, could be something old that's renewed. But anyway, for most of you, this is going to be something new. And this can be something that has to do with an activity or a project. This can be a new little baby, or this can have to do with a relationship with a person who's, well, it could be a young person or a full grown person. So there's a lot of things that this could be, but it's something that you're really enjoying and you really do love, and you're taking some swift action when it comes to this. It's like you found something that makes you happy. You're going to make sure that that doesn't go away. You're doing whatever you can to hold on to that. Excuse me just a second. All right, let me get back here. Now, why is this happening for you Geminis? There's a couple things coming out here. This is happening because you're following your intuition instead of suppressing your intuitive nudges. You are following that intuition. Hey there, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. All right, so Cancer, 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 Cancer for April 20th. Woo, okay. Okay, Cancers, you have the Tower card, along with the Knight of Cups, and you have the Moon card showing up in reverse. Tower card with the Knight of Cups just means you are having some kind of big shakeup whenever it comes to the person that you love. Or you could be having a big shakeup for romantic relationships in general. But for a lot of you Cancers, this is going to be with a romantic interest. Okay? So a big shakeup with some kind of romantic interest. This is the kind of thing that only comes up because the foundation of this situation was never a strong one to start with. And so it allows you to either rebuild into something better in this relationship or to find a relationship that you can rebuild better. Why is this coming up? Because the truth is coming out. So there's something that has been hidden or not on the surface as far as the truth that is coming out on Monday. And when that truth comes out, it's going to cause a shakeup between you and somebody who you care about them and they care about you. Sorry, Cancers. All right, let's look at Leo for Monday the 20th. Is my volume turned up? You know what? I moved my microphone. Sorry about that. Thank you for mentioning that. I'm sure other people were noticing as well. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. Also, thank you to those of you who are sharing these videos. And thank you to those of you who are subscribed and those of you who are commenting right now and commenting later. And thank you also to those of you who order private readings from me. La, da, da, da. This is for Leos. Leos, 7 of Coins in reverse, 4 of Swords right side up, Ace of Wands right side up. Excuse me. Is this better, Miss Annie? I hope it is. Alrighty, so Leos. 7 of Coins in reverse with a 4 of Swords. Leos, you guys really, really, really want to take a break. You really want to take a break, and you deserve to be able to take a break, but you're not able to yet. Not able to yet. Why? Because there are more things that need to be done. And I think you feel inspired about doing these. I think that you may even be doing whatever your calling is, Leos. Excuse me, but looks to me like you may be overworked and hitting burnout. Why do I feel like a lot of you Leos are medical personnel out there on the front lines with this kind of reading? Now, of course, that's not going to be all of you, but still, for most of you Leos, you're going to be feeling like there is so much to do and you really want to do it. You're pushing yourselves really hard because you guys are beyond ready for a break and to be able to just relax a little bit and breathe. Way beyond that, but still pushing forward anyway. Okay, let's look next at Virgo. Thank you for letting me know, Amy. Virgo, 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 Virgo for April 20th. Virgos, I really don't like this. Your self-esteem is low because of how somebody is treating you in your life. And this is somebody who has all of the resources that they feel like they need. Typically, this is somebody who is sharing their resources, but at the same time that they're sharing their resources with you, they're making you feel like you're worthless because they are sharing their resources with you. And why is this happening? This is some kind of personal relationship that has gone sour. It can be a relationship with a romantic interest, but it doesn't have to be. This can even be a family member that's making you feel bad because they're sharing resources with you. For some of you, I'm getting that you didn't even ask them to share resources with you. They just did. And now they're making you feel like caca over it. For others of you, I think that this was a situation where you definitely were able to put their resources to good use. Maybe you even asked for them. Maybe you needed them. But this person is just, to put it lightly, they're being grumpy about this. Okay. All right. That was Virgo. Libras, you guys are up next. Excuse all the throat clearing, guys. I have a frog in my throat. Kind of feeling like saying as usual. I'll be so happy when allergy season is over. Anyway, Libra, April 20th. Let's see what kind of cards y'all get. You guys have a lot on your mind because I really am not ready to quit shuffling for you guys yet. It just means there's a lot going on in your life. There's a lot on your mind that you would like to have sorted out or answers to. Let's see where we land for Monday, the 20th. So Libra, there's somebody in your life that you're actually moving towards in a very enthusiastic, possibly even passionate way. And they are having nothing to do with it. And in fact, they are very enthusiastically letting you know that they are having nothing to do with whatever this idea is that you're presenting to them in such an enthusiastic and passionate way. Why? Because we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. They feel like you've taken some kind of really rash action, and they're upset because they feel like you're trying to move on without apologizing for it at all and trying to act like nothing's wrong. And because they feel like you're trying to act like nothing's wrong, when you come at them with this really fantastic idea that you're all enthusiastic about, they're just like, excuse me? Like, don't we need to talk about some other things first before we act like everything's all happy, happy, fine, fine? So, Leos, that's what, or Libras, excuse me. Is that Libras? Yeah, Libras, that's what you've got coming in. Just a heads up. You may want to handle this person in a little bit different way if you want to get a different reaction from them. And if you're not so concerned about their reaction, then you may want to do something completely different than presenting them this enthusiastic idea. Probably your daughter's grandma. Alrighty, so where are we up to next? We're up to Scorpio next. So this is going to be for me and my fellow Scorpios. Let's see what comes out for us for Monday, the 20th of April. We've got a lot on our minds on the 20th as well. Still shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I'll quit shuffling as soon as I feel like I'm done here. Thank you for liking this video and for sharing it with others who it may be helpful for. Thank you also for those of you who are commenting both now and later. And then thank you also for those of you who are ordering private readings from me. Scorpios, come on. Come on, collectively, we have to take a deep breath here. We have to relax a little bit. Apparently we have a lot on our minds on Monday. Look at that. And we're showing up right here in our own reading too. Getting the King of Cups straight off the bat. Page of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? We have the King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Basically, with us Scorpios, I think what we're doing is we are creating some good news for ourselves financially. And we have a lot of emotional energy around this as well. Why is that? Because because we've blown the budget. We've done something where we've spent money that was not in the budget, or we haven't been bringing in money that we knew needed to bring in to cover the budget. Imagine that with everything going on in the world right now. So because the budget has been blown one way or another, we're doing what we need to do to bring in the money. We may be offering some kind of emotion or some kind of emotional comfort or service with this King of Cups here. We could also be offering some kind of intuitive service as well. So this could be actually doing readings or some kind of energetic healing modality to bring in the money, but it also could be doing something like snuggling. Did you guys know there are professional snugglers out there? Could be doing something like that. Could also be doing some kind of industry that calls for a little bit more than snuggling as well. Okay. So this is what we have coming up for Monday for me and my fellow Scorpios. We're hustling. We're hustling because we blew the budget. Now we're trying to fix it. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at Sagittarius for April 20th. You know, we could also be bartending too with those cups there and emotional comfort. I don't know. Maybe bars aren't open yet. I don't know about that. Anyway, Sagittarius for the 20th of April. Okay, Sagittarius. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords showing up here. Usually show you this one at a time. Plus the Nine of Cups. So Sagittarius, you're doing what it takes to make sure that your budget goes as far as you need it to go. And with this Page of Swords, a lot of you Sagittarians are maybe even showing other people how to do this, how to make sure your budget goes as far as you need it to go. Maybe even your little ones, you may be showing your children. You know, like maybe if you're tightening up your belts a little bit, when you go to the grocery store, you may be explaining to your children, you know, we're doing this so that we can get through this time. It's just temporary, blah, blah, blah. But you're passing that along to somebody who can learn from it. Okay. For others of you, you may be, you know, mentoring other people in this whole idea of making your budget work in difficult times. But definitely you are making your budget work. And I feel like you're letting other people know that you're making your budget work. A lot of you are letting other people know how you're making your budget work. Hey there, Alicia. Welcome back, my dear. And why is that? Because you're getting some emotional satisfaction out of the idea that you are making your budget work in these times. And I think you're also getting some emotional satisfaction out of the idea that you can help other people to understand how to, or at least how to more easily get through times like this. Okay. Hello there, Handy. Welcome, welcome. Have you made it into the live before? I don't think I've seen you. Okay, so that was Sagittarius. I hope I said your name correctly. Alrighty, let's look next at Capricorn. This is going to be Capricorn for what day? For the 20th. Well, we're glad you're here. Glad you're here. Not feeling that that's what this card combination is about, Alicia. I mean, it might, I guess, for a few people, but this, whatever this is, it feels like it has a lot of integrity and self-discipline. Alrighty, Capricorns for the 20th. What do you guys have coming up? Okay. So first card you have showing here is the Chariot in reverse. Second card is the Magician. Yes, I did Virgo. Third card is the Wheel of Fortune. Hello there, Zuli. Glad to see you in the room. How are you? You'll have to scroll back to see Virgo because that was 1, 2, 3, 4 signs ago. Okay, so let's see here. Capricorn. Capricorn, on Monday, you're going to be feeling really good about keeping your travel down. Like you're actually manifesting that you're not going to be going anywhere. You may be having things delivered to you. You may be working from home. Whatever is going on here, I feel like it's a major accomplishment that you're not going anywhere. You may have people from work or people around you that are saying, come on out, come do this, come do whatever. You know, they're wanting you to go out and you're making it happen so that you don't have to, Capricorn. Very cool, Zilly. I'm glad to hear that. And why is this happening? Because things are starting to turn in your favor, Capricorn. Things are starting to go well for you. Okay, so because things are I want to say because things are finally starting to go well for you, Capricorn. You're like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm enjoying it right where I am. I can get a lot accomplished right here at home. I don't have to leave. Good evening, good evening. Glad to see you here, my dear. Lorraine, hello, hello. Glad you're here. Not sure what message you retracted, but still I'm glad you're here. Didn't see that. Aquarius. You guys are up next. This is Aquarius for April 20th. So normally I do these videos for the day after I'm here. This is for 2 days after. I released the one for tomorrow already. Let's see. Aquarius for April 20th. Are you all staying well? I hope you are. Aquarius, you've got a 7 of Swords, followed by a Hermit in reverse, and Justice in reverse. Your Pisces sun. So your sun sign is still coming up. I'm going to finish Capricorn, then we'll do Aquarius and Pisces after that. And then you'll have to scroll back for your rising and moon signs. All right. So glad you're here, by the way. Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so Capricorns. Okay, so you've got the Hermit in reverse plus the 7 of Swords. Is this you or somebody you're interacting with? So Capricorns, it looks to me like you have somebody that is really sick and tired of not being around people. They just almost can't stand it anymore. And so they are sort of manipulating circumstances to give themselves a chance to do some, to get away from just being isolated. Okay. And why is this happening? Because they feel like the way things are right now, it's just not really fair. It's just not really fair. This feels like a young person, Capricorns, that you're dealing with. And it feels like they just can't handle it anymore. Okay. So that's Capricorn. Was that Capricorn? Did I do Capricorn twice? That was supposed to be Aquarius. We're going to call that Capricorn twice because I don't know how many times I said Capricorn. So we're going to call that. That might be Capricorn and Aquarius. I'll have to re-listen to this later and figure that out. But we're going to do Aquarius now. Gotta watch me. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius really. Glad somebody's keeping an eye on me. Okay, so Aquarius. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you guys, by the way, for all the thumbs ups and for sharing this video. And the Sun card for Aquarius. For Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. We're starting out with a Queen of Cups right side up and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, this is stiff stuff, Aquarius. You have somebody that loves you, but they are cutting you off. They may be cutting you off just because of the social distancing, because they feel like they shouldn't be coming to see you. And so they're not going to. I think it's like killing them to cut off whatever this is that they're cutting off, whether it's a visit or whatever it is. It's really hard for them. I think they're doing it just because they feel like this is what's supposed to happen or what needs to happen. Thank you, Annie. All right. And so then why is this happening? The Sun, when I first glanced at this card, looked like a big pentacle to me. This is Spirit has an ironic sense of humor. This is because of a gift. Oh, one of you has a child. Okay, so Aquarius, one of you has a child. Either you or this person, I think, has a child that they're worried about. And they are just trying to make sure that their child does not get the gift of the virus. And so they are staying separate and isolated. That's what we have there. Okay, so that's Aquarius. I am going to say that there's not going to be a child for everybody. For others of you, this is a new beginning. You guys have a new beginning with that person, and that's why they would like to spend time with you, but they're not feeling like it's a good thing. And they do want to protect that. All right, let's look at Pisces. What is from your experience, Miss Alicia? We've got some good information coming on when it's from experience. That means crone talking. Pay attention. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. This is Pisces for April 20th. Oh, wow. Ready to enjoy springtime. Okay, so Pisces, you've got the Six of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Star card showing up. Okay, Pisces. Whew. You guys are moving away from some kind of responsibility that you were carrying before. Yeah, you've put down a responsibility and you're moving away from that situation completely. That's what I'm hearing, completely. Why are you doing this? Because you have figured out what your sense of purpose is and what you're trying to accomplish and where you want to go and what you want to get done. Excuse me. And you're realizing that what you were doing before is not in line with your sense of purpose. And so now it's time to move away from that and move more towards whatever gives you this wonderful sense of purpose. That's really nice, actually. I think Pisces had a good one yesterday, too. So, like I always say, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. I also appreciate all the thumbs ups. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with other people. The more people I can be in front of and be helpful to, the happier I am. Aw, thank you, Lorraine. On top of that, thank you for all the comments, for you guys keeping me on my toes here in the chat. I do appreciate that. That's why I love lives. They're so much more fun than just making a video and uploading it. And thank you to those of you who are still buying readings from me, or maybe who haven't and are buying for the first time. Either way, thank you for your support. I appreciate you all so much. Everybody stay well. Look out for your neighbors. Look out for your loved ones. And I'll see you guys back here on the next video. Peace out.